Okay. All right, my friends, welcome to Poppy's birthday episode. Today we're making the princess a special birthday treat with herbs. Yes, and you know that toy very well. I'm going to tell them about it in a second. Do you want to tell them that we got to become affiliates with the Wolf brand? And these are one of Poppy's favorite long stimulation tools. And we make little treats, or we buy, okay, we're done with the crown. They come with treats that you can put in here that are long lasting. Or today we're going to show you how to use their mold and make some herbal based products that are going to be good for lots of different reasons. But are you going to participate with us? We don't know what we're going to get today. This is wild and in the moment. So let's go ahead and dive in. Let's talk about herbs and dogs. Relationships to nature are very natural for animals still, whereas humans, they become a little less organic these days. And so dogs, we watch dogs all the time. You know, if they have an upset tummy, we watch them eat grass. There's this intuitive nature that's never really lost man's best friend, even though man somehow along the way has sort of forgotten some of this wisdom. But we're coming back. We're bringing back those intuitive wisdoms. And along with that, we're going to bring back some additional things that we can do to support our babies. And so today, if you've been following us on Instagram, you watched Poppy help pick this out of the garden. This is catnip. I know she did such a good job. We don't normally allow this, but it's her birthday today and her treats are on the counter. So we grew catnip this summer in the garden. We picked it a few weeks ago, laid it out in the laundry room to dry. Contrary to popular belief, catnip isn't just for cats. It's really wonderful dogs. It's going to be a really good nervous system support, a calming herb. As you can see, I need all the help in that department as I can possibly get. And it's also really going to be good for the stomach. And Poppy has a little bit of digestion, but today we're really bringing this herb in to, I see news. We're going to bring this herb in to have the intention to relax and create a sense of calm for her. And in addition, this is one of her favorite herbs. This is also one of my favorite herbs in general to work with dogs. This is mallow root, so marshmallow. Much like you would imagine, it tastes very similarly. It's a little bit sweet in nature, and it provides a really soothing opportunity to the mucous membranes. And so again, Poppy has a little bit of digestion stuff that we're always trying to balance for her. So she loves this herb. She's got to wait till we're recording to get some water. But what I also love about this herb for dogs is my previous dog, Elvis, he had gotten kennel cough one time, and I had read some different information. Again, because it's good for the mucous membranes, it's really good for respiration. And so I added some of this to his food, and we ended up curing kennel cough for him. So love, love, love. So essentially how I do this is with a food processor. You could use a blender or an immersion blender. But a few of the other ingredients that we're going to bring in. Oh, so I should introduce, so with the catnip, if you haven't already, you can watch the cold infusion video. I'll link it here. Why we decided to do a cold infusion over a standard infusion for the catnip. You can find that information in the link below. But essentially this morning, about 4 hours ago, we created a cold infusion. We're going to go ahead and use all of this tea liquid as part of the base for Poppy's treats. What I like about adding a little bit of a water base to these is you get a little bit closer to a popsicle, meaning that water is going to stay frozen a little bit longer than, say, something like dairy, which we're going to put in some yogurt here in a minute. But what I found over time is that this melts really fast. Once their tongue starts licking at it, it's almost like might as well it's just giving them a cookie, which is totally fine. There's always benefits to it, but I love having a long stimulating toy so I can try to get some stuff done. So I these days like to create something that's sort of a water-based popsicle for her. So we'll go ahead. We've got our tea infusion of catnip in there. We're going to now add yogurt. And again, if you're using yogurt, you want to get as less additives as you possibly can. So this is just a Chobani, the Greek yogurt, and it's just literally cultured non-fat milk. We have Poppy's foster mom likes to use kefir, so it's another option. But yeah, just always check your ingredient list, just like we should be doing for ourselves at this stage of the game. We want to know what we're putting in our bodies, and our puppies' bodies are even more sensitive, especially because they tend to have a bland diet in general. My lovely assistant is back observing, making sure I do this. She loves blueberries. Dogs often loves blueberries, so let's give our assistant a thank you. Add some blueberries. I usually add some more. That's what we have in the fridge right now, so we're making it work. And then we'll go ahead and add some marshmallow root. I'll give you guys a better recipe. Okay, and then this will be interesting. Learned this weekend over Thanksgiving. Poppy really doesn't like blenders. I'm assuming it's probably going to be the same with the food processor. So I'm going to need some of this calming infusion when we're done with this. But let's go ahead. Let's do it. Get it over with. Okay, baby. Oh, and this is maybe why you might also use a blender. Okay, so it's good enough. We'll go ahead and get this. We're going to pour this very carefully into our molds. So this is the thing with it being a little bit of more of a liquid is it's, well, with my particular vessel, it's going to be a little bit harder to pour, but we're going to do it. And then we're going to clean up. We're going to clean up. And I went ahead and I'm making a little bit extra. We're going to make these for her birthday this afternoon. And then once the mold is ready to go again, I'll have the rest of this in the fridge and just keep remolding and then store these in the fridge for a couple of weeks or so. These don't really last very long in our house. So we're going to go ahead and set these up. In the meantime, why don't you guys check out the information for the Wolf product below and find our affiliate link as well as the 10% off. And then we'll be back in a couple of seconds with the frozen product and share it with you as Poppy celebrates her first birthday. Okay, so here we are back. We have our finished frozen blueberry catnip Pupsicles. We've gone ahead and taken one out so you can get an idea of how this toy works if this is new to you. If you're already a lover of the Pupsicles, then you know, and this is just an opportunity to create a new treat for your dog. You'll just slide this in here and then we'll screw on the lid. These are really great and easy to clean too. So whether you're putting in the pre-made product that the Wolf brand creates or you're making some of your own herbal goodies at home, your pup is sure to love these. So let's go ahead and get Poppy her birthday treat and we'll let you be on your way with your own pup. Okay, so here's our birthday girl. Happy birthday, baby.